Alright, what's up guys? I've been meaning to make this video for a little while, and um, I figured I'd just, get in my car and just start recording. Figured this would be a good time to do it since I don't always have much time throughout the week to just sit down and make a video. Figured might as well do it today. Beautiful day out. Very nice. I don't have much planned until later, so this video is basically just going to be about people's assumptions of my personality, and how I present myself is determined how they perceive me, how others perceive who I am, and throughout the years how I chose to present my personality. Let's try. I guess we'll start off with no, I am not crazy. I am not insane. I am not mentally unstable. I am in perfect control of my personality, and I am in full control of how I behave. I understand how my mind works, how my brain functions. I understand the different parts of my brain and how they interact with one another. I am in complete control of my reality and how I understand my current situation, my previous situation, and where my future may be going. I understand time, and I understand behavioral instincts. I'm quite knowledgeable when it comes to behaviors and emotional status, and I understand the effects, the drawbacks, the benefits of each behavior in each situation. I understand each situation calls for a different behavior, and having a fine line between one situation and another where it's socially acceptable to behave certain ways, in each situation it could be seen as disrespectful to behave certain ways and may seem okay in other ways. Anyways, I am not crazy. I have never been diagnosed with a mental disorder of any kind. I've never even seen a psychologist, never needed to. I know some behaviors throughout growing up that I have shown myself as a unbalanced psychological being, I guess you would say. It's just having a fun personality, I think it's just presenting myself in certain ways that most people wouldn't, and it really catches people's eye. It really gets people's interest going. It makes their mind think, oh wow, this guy's different. Okay, this is not what I'm used to. How should I behave? It really gives them a different sense of personality. Like, it shows them a new side to the human mind that you don't always have to be part of the mold in society. You can behave however you want in any situation that you please. And I guess it boils down to having that free will and utilizing it to its full potential. And the idea of people behaving in ways where, I guess, cultural beliefs are bent to their maximum abilities, I guess. Like, you can behave however you want. And it may make you seem like you're freaking psycho. And people will probably get that vision of, okay, this guy needs to see medical attention or psychological help or something. Did you forget to take your meds today? No. I am completely aware of how I behave. And I understand people probably think I'm crazy. People think I'm nuts. People like, okay, what's this guy even doing right now? Who in the world would ever do something like that? Just you have to break down those mental constructs in your own head, and you rebuild yourself. There's a saying that I heard a long time ago that you have to lose yourself to find yourself. And if you think about that, in a sense, that makes sense. So I just don't really want to behave like every other human out there, where, okay, you're put in this situation, you have to behave this way, you have to have this exact mindset, you have to do these exact things, you have to have this type of body language. And there's, so many ways to send a message. There's a lot of different ways to communicate. And I mean, obviously you can communicate with audio, your language. You can communicate with body language. You can communicate with facial recognition. You can communicate with silence. There's multiple ways to communicate with, clothing styles, your fashion, hairstyles. You can communicate. You can send so many different messages in so many different ways. And with women and men, you can communicate with your makeup. You can communicate with jewelry. You can communicate with your tattoos. A lot of these visual concepts sends a message of who you are. So I think that people underestimate their own abilities that you can communicate with. There are so many different ways. And you just can't put the chains on yourself. See, that's what people do. People are putting these chains, these handcuffs, on their own hands, and they're limiting their own abilities. And that's what I've done in the past, is I broke those chains, that construct system where I'm in this situation, and people around me are expecting a certain behavior. They're assuming, based on their own belief system that was created for them, that in this situation you have to behave a certain way. And I just clearly, blatantly don't behave that way. No, I'm not saying I'm violent or I'm going to be disrespectful or wildly out of control. No. Controlled chaos. That's as simple as that. Controlled chaos. And it's chaos on demand at a level where it's completely under control. And it can be turned on, turned off whenever it's chosen. And having that control it says a lot about a personality, where you can turn it on and off whenever you like. And obviously, as I've grown up, I've toned down my behaviors a lot. I don't really need to act wildly or behave so out of control or try to get all the attention. I don't really need that. I mean, that's just not my desire. And if I really wanted all the attention, I totally can grab it. So I just wanted to make that video for you guys, kind of clear the air. So thank you, and I'll see you later. Have a good day.